Ignore the title. It's the 60-in-1 game collection as part of the Nintendo Switch. The physical cartridge that I got from the Maryland Library System, 30-in-1, Volume 1 is part of it. And the 30-in-1 game collection is included alongside it. It's very hard to distinguish between these two. This particular collection that I'm playing is from the Volume 1 collection. And this is the original collection that I made earlier. Again, both of these are included on the cartridge. So I guess it's like a compilation cartridge, I suppose. They took two separate collections and combined it into one, like Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, basically. This collection does contain a few games similar to the ones included on the original collection of 30-in-1, but this one does contain a couple of games that I prefer. For instance, there's a balloon fight clone in this collection. You might remember this river defense game does look familiar. It's actually similar to the color matching game with the train that we played in the other 30-in-1 collection. Now here's the thing, I don't remember what was first. Well, when you first start the game, you start out with a batch of games and you have to play them all to unlock more games. I do have some favorites. We'll get to those later. Let's start with one of the easier games. Because these two games are pretty easy. We're going to start with this one because it's about as basic as you can get. It's a game where you can jump one stone or two. Where's the... Actually, the description is supposed to be listed here. Yeah. Jump one stone forward with the B button. Jump two stones forward with the A button. That's it. That's how you play the game. Doesn't get any simpler than that. We're just going to mash on the A button until we have to switch to a different button. You had to press the B button. For jumps like that, you got to press the B button. You can speed up if you need to, but we're just going to play somewhat safe. Yep, we're good. We got more time, so that's even better. You might want to take an extra half second to make sure you hit the right buttons. So that's always good, like that. Otherwise, just jump two spaces like it don't matter. End game. New best. Queen. So we'll try again. I'm pretty sure we can get a better time than this. See, again, this is about as easy as it gets. Press one button or the other one. The jump is either safe or it isn't, basically. If you can look ahead, even better. Whoops, wrong button. I had to press the same button twice. That was a bad move. 3 seconds. Did I do better? Nope, did worse. Oh well, that's the game. So there you go. That's not the entire game. That's all you do. So have fun with that. This one's a bit more complicated. This one's fun. This one's actually an Asteroids clone. So we'll play Meteors, not Asteroids. Meteors! I forget, what's the distinction? Asteroids are basically meteors that haven't... Meteors an asteroid that makes contact with Earth? I forget how it works. Anyway. Yeah, the Neil deGrasse Tyson of gamers. I don't know the difference between an asteroid and a meteor. I'll look it up. I don't know, maybe Star Talk has something to say about that. Whoop, I hit a bump. Okay, how do I establish? Let's start from the beginning. Let's at least establish we know how to play Asteroids, right? I played Asteroids on this channel before. Let's establish the basics. The description is actually on the menu here, so you don't have to go to a separate screen once you start the game like you did in the previous 30-in-1 collection. So this one is slightly more advanced, I suppose. Shoot down as many asteroids as you can. Use the left stick to rotate your ship. Press Z, L, or B to accelerate. Press A to shoot. You can also use your power-ups by pressing Y. The color indicates its toughness. More persistent of them will split into smaller pieces after being hit, just like in the original Asteroids. No vector graphics, unfortunately. That's actually one of the best things about Asteroids. Asteroids is probably one of those Atari-era games that I would play the most. Hold on. Did I miss that? Nope. Skimmed it. In case you're wondering, you press down to point down. You press up to point up. Then we'll accelerate a bit. So that's how, and you also don't wrap around the side of the screen, just so you know. So you press up to point up, left to turn your vehicle a little bit to the left. So it's easier to turn around. It's easier to make a 180-degree turn in this game if you have to. And like I said, you don't wrap around the side, so you bounce off the side of the screen, just so you know, like that. Which is also a relatively good way to stop, I guess. Seems reliable. But of course, asteroids might spawn right in front of you, so it's probably a bad move. Missed the rockets. See, I just immediately stop as soon as I hit the side of the screen there. Which is either good or not, because something might actually spawn on top of me. That can't be good. I'm curious if there are safe spawn zones around your ship, so that a rock doesn't just magically spawn right behind you, because that would suck, especially in a game like this. This seems to be way safer than playing it. Yeah, because again, in the original Asteroids, you wrap around the side of the screen, which is useful in some situations, but this seems to be more manageable. Do I have a Y button? Nope, no Y button. That's okay. So I guess the yellow one split up. Yep, that's not good. That was not good. Maybe I shouldn't stay in the middle. Maybe I shouldn't stay on the side of the screen. Maybe that was actually good game design on the original game's part. Because I'm sure they thought about it. I always have gold. Wow, look at me. I was reasonably good at Asteroids when I play on the. Whoopsie! Spawned right on top of me. Yeah, so this is one of the better games in the collection. Again, early 80s video games, I don't like a lot of them. Joust, definitely. Asteroid, sure. Galaga, sure. But yeah, this is one of the old arcade games I would definitely play. I like the physics of kind of swerving your ship around in space and kind of just twirling around and shooting at those asteroids. It's a very basic elemental joy that I always got out of that game. Unfortunately, like I said, games like Pac-Man, like whatever. I'm kind of meh on games like Pac-Man, so again, no real physics. Just feels it's a very basic maze game to me. I never really understood it. I know the appeal of Pac-Man. I just never shared it. I played Pac-Man on this channel. I'm like, whatever. Like, big old shrug. Pac-Man, whatever. Jump from planet to planet. Don't stay too long on one planet, otherwise gravity will pull you into the ground and you will lose. Press the A button to jump with your jetpack. Black holes swallow astronauts pretty quickly. Stars give extra points. Hearts restore health after an asteroid hit. However, catching them can be tricky. Yeah, a lot of these I never get. This game might take a few explanations. So we'll do a couple of trial runs. So we rotate around the planet like that, and you press the jump button to teleport yourself. To use the jump forward. So you're basically propelling yourself forward. Whoop! I hit the asteroid there. So you have to time your button press to make sure you don't smack right into an asteroid that's orbiting the planet. Or the planetoid, I guess you could call it. It's a cute idea, honestly. Like, I kind of like the idea of this sort of orbit gravity system. That's kind of cool. And if you leap from planet to planet quickly, you get a combo bonus like that. Whoops! Or that could happen where you don't get caught in the gravity at all. So that's not great. I think I did go up a rank though. That's cool. Eventually, as you earn stars, you go up in the rankings. And going up in the rankings unlocks your more games. So you have to reach a certain rank to unlock more games. So we'll be playing a couple of those later. Good. 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 I think that asteroid was chasing me. I made it! Wow, look at that! Gotta get over this. You gotta get over the black hole. Okay, I should have bounced that time. Let's see how we do. We're good. Yeah, I think the asteroid's orbiting at the same speed I am. So that's okay. We got a silver. We're doing all right. Whoa, 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 whoa! Wow! Oh, I made it. Ah! Bopped into the asteroid. That wasn't good. I think I got the gold, though. I'm doing surprise. This is the best I've ever done. That can't be good. Yeah, that was not good. That is the best I've ever done. New best. Queen. Queen Samus, am I right? So we'll try one more time, but yeah, you get the idea. That's the kind of game this is. It's just pressing one button. Like, it's just one button. It's like the Sonic the Hedgehog. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog, basically. Still a better game than Balan Wonderworld, am I right? Or is it Balan Wonderland? I can never remember. Yeah, you definitely want to do a space jump if you can. Yeah, that's how you do it. I gotta practice those space jumps. That can't be good. Wow, that can't be good. I'm not gonna be able to hit this, am I? Okay, you gotta aim right in behind it, I guess. That's how that works. Got it. Yep. Nice space jump. Yeah, don't. Yeah, you gotta release. Yeah, you gotta release before you get stuck to the black hole. So that's always a bit of a trick. A black hole is like a planet with no surface on it, so you gotta. It'll kill you if you stay in the black hole too long. New games unlocked. We'll do those later. So get my ranking went up, so that's good. Jellyfy pufferfish. I forgot to double check the instructions here. Go back to the menu for a second. Turn jellyfish. So collect eggs before green fish hatch from them. I want to say this is a somewhat familiar game concept. Move the fish. Use the A button for a short speed boost. Special works can make your fish invulnerable for a short time. I think this one's kind of This one's kind of weird because there's a weird sort of swimming physics system going on here. Yeah, you can't turn around. It's kind of like the original Asteroid video game. When you press left, press right to turn clockwise, you press left to turn counterclockwise, but you never stop. So that's kind of weird. So we're collecting tadpoles. Okay, fine. You can't really turn on a dime, so you have to keep that in mind. Woof. Missed. Can't touch the green ones. You got to grab them before they transform. That's the trick. So when they start pulsating like that, it means they're going to transform. And you saw me do that. You see my turn radius there? I did a turn around the egg without grabbing it because the turns aren't that tight. So you have to keep that in mind. You're basically steering yourself in a specific direction. You can't turn on a dime. So you have to keep that turn radius in mind. I don't know if the screen wraps. We'll find out later. You can't play with the D-pad, so you have to play with the left stick. I don't know if there are levels or if the game just ends at some point. Well, look out for the puffers. Gotta press the A button. You press the A button for a boost. Yeah, there you go. Is that an infinite boost, by the way? Ah! I got 1 star at least. New best. So we'll try one more time. Again, not a lot to this, but you know. You can boost, which is nice. Helps you get away from puffers, I guess. And close the distance on those big gaps between eggs. So there's also that. Because I think these are tadpoles. You know what? Maybe they're not tadpoles. Maybe they're just pufferfish. Green puffers. Yeah, we'll try one more time. At least we got a star. That's really why we're playing these games, to get at least 1 star. But I'm sure if I got into a run, I can probably get 3. Like, this game doesn't seem that hard. Because some of these games do escalate pretty quickly when your score gets high enough, so. In terms of difficulty, yeah, they will kind of beat it out of you at some point. And eventually there are too many greens. They're just too hard to avoid. Tried to dodge. Tried to use the boost, but whatever. So you see my ranking go up, that little red border outside my profile. That on the top right-hand corner of the screen. That's how close I am to ranking up, apparently. Lava Golf. Yeah, this one's wild. There was a 2D golf game. Was it called Golf Story? Or there was a 2-game. There was a 2D golf game that came out in 2022. I want to say, or was 2021. And if you think about it, you can make golf into a 2D puzzle action game. I go back to the menu. This one takes a bit of explanation, actually. Put the ball into the hole. You have a limited number of strokes on each level. This game gets really hard very quickly, by the way, so we're not going to play too much of this. I think I got to hole number 4. I'll check out my score. I got a gold star, so that was something. Or was that a bronze star? Yeah, I got a bronze star. Adjust the angle and power of your shot using the left stick, then press A to hit the ball. You can lock the power of your first shot by pressing the B button or L. You can also adjust the camera position by using the right stick, or R in the left stick. Avoid landing the ball in lava or sand. Lava will make you repeat the shot, while sand makes it harder to hit the ball with accuracy. Here's the trick. The main problem with this game is that it has an analog power selection system, which means if you hold the left stick to the left or backwards, basically, then that's how you determine the power of a shot. The main problem is that you have to press the B button to kind of lock in the power you want to use for your shot, because otherwise you're just kind of holding the left stick. And I'll show you what I mean. Like I'm going to hold left on the left stick like this. That's way too strong. So we have to kind of let up off the left stick like that. And then once you confirm the power you want, you can press the B button to lock it in and then use the left stick up or down to aim. That's the most reliable way to precisely get your power determined, is by holding left on the left stick until you get the right power level, and then you lock it in so you can start aiming it. You can do both if you want. If you want to speed run this game, you can do it that way. But I'm going to treat it like a turn-based puzzle game, so I'll do that accordingly. Don't hit it too hard, of course. And you got to hit with the proper trajectory. A button, not hard enough. So I made it harder on myself. So let's try this. Remember, you don't want it to leave the screen. So first what we'll do. Confirm the power, which is not too much. We don't want to leave the screen, because leaving the screen means you're out of bounds. Then we'll go up. So we'll try to angle it up. Oh, it left. Yeah, so it left the screen. So that was bad. Whoops, wrong. Sorry. So I ran out of shots. Okay, so basically I just screwed that up a bunch of times. Let's try that again. Not too hard. Tell you what. Aim back, then let off. Like that. So lock that in. And try that trajectory. Nope, not strong enough. All right, well, I guess I deserve that. Okay, let's try left. Then aim up. Ah! Bounced off the side. So you're better off just restarting it. Just to restart. Again, this game is hard. But I've been able to make this on... I've gotten hole-in-ones before. So if you really know what you're doing, you can make it happen. B. B again. If you don't like that power, you can press the button again to cancel that power lock and give yourself more power if you need it. Not too hard, but hard enough. Do that. What? See what I mean? Too hard. Okay, let's try again. Better. See? So that would be how you would get a hole-in-one if I didn't blow the first shot, obviously. Gotta ricochet this one, unfortunately. Harder. So try to aim for the carom. Ah! Didn't get it. That's rough, dog. That was my chance. Not too hard. Aim for the carom. Got it. Good. Good enough. Okay, see, that's how this game works. This one, like I said, this game gets really hard really quickly. No wall on the other side, so you gotta aim. Oh, there's a ceiling. There's a ceiling that's gonna drop down, so be very careful. Man, too hard. See what I mean? This game's rough. What? Still too hard. 3 more shots. Rough. Got it! Nope! See? This game is weird. Really tough. Aim back. It's in. So I got the bronze star. I don't know if I can carom this. I severely doubt I can carom this. Just keep it soft. Close to the floor. Well, close enough, I guess. Let's see. Go for the carom. Hard. Okay, we gotta get over that rock above me. Good. Nope. I tried. Hard. Let's go up. That's not angle. It's not gonna be great. Carom. Cancel that. Let's try that angle. Well, that actually might have worked. Bad angle though. We gotta carom off the back. It looks like. Yeah, it looks like I carom off the back. That's rough. 7 shots. Imagine a par 7. But that was dumb. Again, that's the kind of game this is. It's a bit too much. Too much of it. I like a good puzzle action game. This is a bit too much. A good puzzle action game makes you feel smart. This one just feels really unduly difficult. Nope. Okay, I can't do that. We're done. We're done. Because if you retry, you start from the beginning. So well, maybe I should have just taken credit for the points I got. We already got a bronze here, so I'll take credit for the score I already had when I came in. Okay, so yeah, lava golf is weird. And we got about 10 minutes. Let's try. Yeah, this one's actually kind of weird. What is this? Yes, it's just you control 2 dodos. Press B to make the lower dodo jump, up to make the upper dodo family jump. So I guess it's like, well, it's Flappy Bird, but you have 2 lanes instead of just 1. And I played a game similar to this on the 30-in-1 collection, the other one. This version has the X button on top. So no. What was that game I played? I played that split 'em up game where you had to move on the top lane, the middle lane, or the bottom lane. But in order to split the ship upward, you had to press the A button. And I kept pressing the X button because in my mind, X should be the upper split. You know what I mean? Anyway, go back to my video if you want to see that. I think the game was called Split 'em Up. Let's see. I'll have to put a link on there, but it's okay. No one ever follows the links anyway. Okay, so X is for the upper, so we have to wait for the obstacles and pay attention accordingly. Yeah, that was stupid. I want to say this is actually easier on a Switch screen. Nope. So we'll try again. So I have one thumb on the X button and one on the B button, as the Death Goddess intended. So let's do this. It's a rhythm game. Let's not kid ourselves here. Screwed that up. Yeah, that was bad. That was an early jump. Screwed up. I lost my rhythm. See. So you see an obstacle and you just freak out, and you're not supposed to do that. But that's all this game is. No strategy. Don't be able to be absurd. I mean, strategy. The strategy is pick one thumb for each button, I guess. That's the strategy. Good. That was dumb. It only gets harder because I freak myself out and I think I have to press a different button than I do. I think I got the bronze star. Nope, we're close. We'll try one more time. Again, there is nothing to this game other than just pressing the button with proper time. That's all it is. There's literally nothing more to the game than that. Like, it's a rhythm game. And you can only miss 3 notes. And there's no real music to follow. Other than that, it's a rhythm game. Not a lot to it. I mean, you can make the same argument about, what was that game? One Finger Death Punch. Which I do like. I did play a bit of that on this channel. I need to play more of that. Whoops. Yeah, see, my brain is just, my brain lost track of what was going on. But again, you can keep playing this if you want, but whatever. Now, this game I like. This is actually a legit good game. It's ice hockey. Use the left stick to move your paddle. Press A for a quick shot. That's it. I got a silver in this. It's ice. It's literally ice hockey. I've never played a video ice hockey before like this. It's literally like the ice hockey at Chuck E. Cheese. Whoops! It's like the ice hockey at Chuck E. Cheese. Whoops. So you use the left stick to move the cursor around, and you press the whoops. Careful! I can't get it out. It got behind me. Click, and he just I did that diagonal bounce. Wrong button. Wrong button. Whack! Careful. The secret is kind of do a carom. Whoop. The secret is definitely do a carom. Or pin it against the sidewall. There you go. Now we're tied. First to 4 wins. I gotta get control of the puck. Oh, man. Your boy with the comeback. Okay. Careful. There we go. No time limit. Boop. Boop. You got to do the carom. Boop. Yeah. He almost lost control of it. He almost lost control of that one. Okay. Got him. Holla at your boy. I got the win and the gold. That's how you do that. So again, an actual good game. I could play. I can see myself playing that for about 10 or 11 minutes. That's actually a good game. So I favorited that one, right? Yeah, I favorited that one. Punch away. This is another rhythm game. Punch away bears. Press the left stick to attack in a direction. Successful hits will charge your magic force field, which protects you from a single attack. It's a rhythm game where you press a direction with the left stick instead of a button. It's Guitar Hero, where all you do is press directions. So, right. There's a bit of a wave in front of me, which makes it easier to deal with, so that's always cool. So we're good. Abominable snowman got up in there. Polar bear. So we're getting attacked by the wee bears. I think I took a hit. Did I take a hit? No, I think my force field's still up. I'm almost got a bronze star. I don't know what my highest score is. What is my highest score? Can't see it from here. That's okay. Whoop! Pressed it too early. So I can't hold the button down. I have to like, it's a wave. So you can't just hold the button down to get a longer wave. I want to say. Force shield's back up, I guess, and I got the star. Got the bronze star. I guess for some reason the top lane seems more dangerous than the other ones. Because I don't have. It feels like I don't have as much time to react. It's weird. Got the silver star. Again, it's just a rhythm game. That's all this is. Strategy, press the button. I mean, if there's a song, is there a song I can sing? Like, what would be a bear song actually? Like the Berenstain Bears theme, I guess. It's got real now. Through the fire and the flames. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Ah, okay, that was lame. Through the fire and the flames. I've never played Guitar Hero or any similar game like that on this channel. Although I would definitely play a One Finger Death Punch again, which I need to do. It's a laptop friendly game, so it's another reason to play it. And I think the sequel is like slightly better, and it's like $2. I think even when it's not on sale, it's $5. I mean, if the game's good, I'll play it. I'm normally not a huge fan of rhythm games, but I did play some Hatsune Miku. I did play some Hatsune Miku on the PlayStation 3. And of course, I added my own music because the boy loves Falcom Rock. What are you going to do? This one's kind of weird. It's a hex puzzle game. Place blocks on the stage so they create lines connecting the sides of the board. You can always choose from 3 blocks available. Their color is not relevant. Okay, that's good. That's the part I wasn't sure about. Press L to select the block and press A to pick it up and place it. Press B to put it back. Some blocks are special and can be placed on top of other blocks. This is kind of like the hexagon overworld in Residence of Fate. That's the kind of channel this is. I'm the kind of gamer who recognizes that this puzzle is how you unlock exploration hexes in the overworld in Residence of Fate. So I immediately approve, but I can't quite make sense of this. I have to play with the left stick. So I guess the idea is to kind of line them up so that they fill in all the hexes. Like this. Oh, I did that one wrong. Press B to put it back. Let's pick the middle one, then go around. Yep, see? Perfect fit. Stuff like that, basically. Yeah, we can do that. Probably don't have to, but we'll do it anyway. See, there's a complete line. Nope. Yeah, we're not doing this. We're close. We're not doing this. Okay, so we got disappeared. We got the complete line. That's cool. Okay, can't do that yet, so we'll get around to it. Well, the game's implying that I can do this, so I guess it gave me a hint. I like hints. We'll save that golden jelly for later. There should be one of these. A little check mark. We're close. We're not there yet. Okay, can we do an over-the-top one? We can. Yeah, this game actually has what doesn't fit. We actually have hints. Oh yeah, that doesn't fit. That was the problem. Cancel that. This one will fit, right? Nope, doesn't. Now the game's getting hard. There we go. So we got a couple of these now. See, that's a full line. I think I'm getting myself into trouble here a little bit, if I'm being honest. Some blocks are special. That's not very helpful. Well, we got one that'll fit. That's good. Okay, that works. Now we got cacti, which can go right here. I swear I had other. I swear this is exactly like the overworld in Residence of Fate. Might need a tutorial for this game now too. And we got some gummies. Another gummy, I guess. That's that. That's a couple of lines. And we got the bronze star, so we're good. It's another line. Bunch of gummies. I'm starting to see a pattern. Can't do that. Actually, we can do that. There we go. Right. Put the little hat on there. The little demon eye hat. And this can go right here. And this cannot go there, but it can go here. And this will not fit there. So that won't fit. So we got to use the gummies. We got the solos. And we got this. Yeah, we got the bottom line. We got the shoes, we got the shoes, and we got the head. So this is what do you call this? I don't know what you would call this, but that one works. This is an up arrow, I guess. That might work. I'm trying to figure out the most optimal way to. Whoop, there, that's gonna fit perfectly. A forward lean. Okay, we got a line right here. So that will clear that out. So I got a silver star. We're doing all right, kids. No. There we go. Okay, can I do that? Nope, I can't just lay it on top. I was hoping I can just lay it on top, but that might have been cheating. Oh, I should have put it there. I should have put it above me to the left, but whatever. This will fit in the same place. Okay, we got more cacti. See, this is actually not bad. I think I kind of like this. I'm glad the color doesn't matter. The color is just to make the pieces, more obvious in terms of how their layout works. And we can do this too. We can also do this. No, not that. This. Now we're still going. We're not done yet. So we got some gummies. We got a line right here. And this one can go here. Yes, the only place it'll fit. Got another line. This is a, what do you call this? A left arm, I guess. Left eyes. The left eye Lopez's. Here we go. Got the right eyes this time. This will fit. Where do you want it? Got another line. I'm better at this game than I thought. We're gonna need some gummies. So a couple of gummies should take care of that. One right here. That was a line. So I'm gonna save the gummies unless I absolutely need them. That seems like a decent idea. That one will not fit. Darn it. So we gotta use the gummies. Yeah, we need gummies. So where will the gummies go? Not there. Not there. Oh, no more moves. Okay, so I screwed myself up. But we got a silver. And my best score. All right, so we'll come back and play more of these later. That game was actually better than I thought it was going to be. I could probably have a decent time with that one. So we'll favorite that one. So we'll come back and play more of the space rockets. And we already know we have to do the space rockets, underwater escape. You know, lamer games. Where's that balloon fight? Yeah, we have to be a higher rank to unlock these other ones. Where's the balloon fight? Super Vegan Anaconda. My Super Vegan Anaconda don't want none. But where do we put the puzzle ball? Yeah, there's way more we have to do. So we'll play more of these games later. I did like this batch. So this is the first batch of games in the 60-in-1 game collection, Volume 1 on the Nintendo. Excuse me, 60-in-1 game collection on the Nintendo Switch, which includes Volume 1, which is what I played here, and this regular 30-in-1 game collection that I played through a previous playlist. So we'll link them all together, and we'll play more of this later. This is video number 1 of Volume 1.